Hello everybody, Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelorette Recap, a Guy's Review, which starts June 7th, 2021, the first Monday after Memorial Day. Can't wait to see Katie Thurston, hashtag Thirsty for Thurston, get her thing on in New Mexico. And here we are today talking about Rachael Kirkconnell and Matt James, a sighting in New York City, and sources say that they're actually not back together. We're going to get into all that, but I know you guys, I'm having a good hair day. I've got young Mitt Romney energy. Don't I just look like one of Mitt's 15 sons? Doesn't that, the son that didn't get a good degree and has to be a blogger? No one talks about that guy. That's me, folks. Yeah, you know, once I was told I actually look like a young Robert Kennedy. Let me tell you something. It's never good to be told you look like the ugly Kennedy. This is Robert Kennedy, the doofus. I didn't get JFK energy. I got Robert Kennedy. And what? That's Ted Kennedy, right? Is that Ted Kennedy? They all look the same to me. Ted Kennedy's the one who got the DUI and fell off the Chappaquiddick Bridge and killed somebody, but no one's talking about that, are they? Nope. Bad day for the Catholics. It was the 60s. Live a little. All right, let's move into it. Irreverency at its best. Let's get into it right now. Bachelors Matt James and Rachael Kirkconnell are not back together, but never stopped communicating after a split. Again, this is a source. Who knows anymore? Who knows? You know what I mean? Take two. Matt James and Rachael Kirkconnell were spotted hanging out together in New York City just weeks after the pair confirmed their split, but are not back together. Us Weekly confirms. What are they even confirming? Confirming with who? Kirkconnell visited New York City to spend some time with friends, but the meetup with James was purely platonic, a source exclusively tells us. They're not officially back together. She reached out to Matt to see if he would be open to meeting with her. They've been communicating this whole time, and she's been updating him on how she's been educating herself. During the March 15th season finale, the former NFL player did not propose to the winner, but gave her his final rose and asked her to be his girlfriend. When they returned home from filming, the North Carolina native discovered that racially charged photos from Kirkconnell's past had resurfaced, leading to a ton of backlash among Bachelor Nation. Okay, we don't need to recap the whole story. We know what went down. What's interesting here is, did Rachael take it upon herself to go to New York City and then was like, hey, boo, I'm in the area, want to hang out? And he's like, where are you? And she's like, look out your window down there. Hi, I'm next to the bodega eating some nuts for nuts. They always know how to rip you off if you're a tourist. They're going to say it's a $5 bag. I have it on good record. It only costs $3. Negotiate a little bit there, Deborah. I know you want to go to Times Square and go to the M&M store, but live a little. Go to Greenwich Village. Party with the gays. Come on, it's New York. What can you do? All right, folks. Oh, I miss New York so much. I can't wait to get back there. I go back all the time for stand-up comedy. I used to live there. 140th and Broadway, represent the one train. The slowest train, the one train. But, you know, COVID, you can't be there. But what's interesting is I got this. Let's see if I can find this story here. Somebody sent this to me. I just have the best audience in the world. I really do. Somebody sent this to me. They figured it out days before Rachael, before it leaked that she was with Matt James, you know, crossing the street in Brooklyn. This is a text that she, a subscriber of the channel, had sent to her friend. I want to read it. Not to be a weirdo and help confirm my theory, but like Rachael Kirkconnell posted a picture on her story, making it seem like she got coffee with her sister, but her nails are blue in the pic, but are currently pink, which means this is an old picture, aka she didn't get coffee with her, aka she's covering for the fact that she's secretly with Matt. Why didn't she post with her family on Easter? Because she wasn't with them.
Can't handle the truth.
She went on a girls' trip this weekend before going to see Matt. I'm a genius. All that blue, and a friend just goes, word. I love people. This is why I love the United States of America. Because we could be out there calling our moms on Mother's Day, trying to work harder, get overtime. No. We are sleuthing on the internet because we want to know if one stranger named Rachael is traveling to New York to see another stranger named Matt. Maybe they get back together. Maybe she's like, Matt, I'm doing the work. Check it out. And maybe he's like, yeah, bro, I don't think so. I'm losing Instagram people. I'm not following the channel anymore, and I'm trying to get it on with Tyler. We don't know what's going on. But what we do know is the good people are sending me screen grabs of their detective work. They're putting in the hours. 5:50 p.m. text, 5:51 text, 5:51, 5:51, all the way down. And then what does she get for her response? Word. Let me tell you something. You deserve more from your friends. Text me this information and see if I send word. I'm going to send you confetti, fireworks, party like it's the 4th of July. You know why? Because you're doing the Lord's work for all of us. Because God knows I don't have the time to measure up these receipts. You're looking at her nail paint? Bravo to you, stranger. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. All right. That's that. Okay, folks. But sometimes I just hit the button. It's been a while since I've hit the button, so please don't leave me. I know it's very Republican of me to play the national anthem over here. Reddit thinks I'm a conservative, but is this a conservative shirt? I got it in Colombia. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. You tell me. I look like I'm about to change my oil. Speaking of changing oil, so here she is. This was her like Easter photo, whatever. You know, she's got the pink or the whatever you want to call the pastels going. She, yeah, there you go. She got that Georgia legs. Got to get some sun. It's been a long winter. And then over here we notice, hold on. So this was from my video when we were analyzing this the other day. She posted on her story that she's with her friend or sister, one of the Kirkconnells, but she had blue nails. Now, methinks she can't have blue and pastel violet nails at the same time. Ladies love to do this. One lonely finger over here. My fiance, Tasha, loves some good nail polish. You know, whatever keeps you busy out there. She's got the some little pink sandals happening on with some Egyptian toes. Who's checking? Not my business. Point is that my people are doing the work and realized, you know, because you wonder, you go, how did Rachael Kirkconnell make it to New York City without anybody noticing? But I mean, she probably drove down with friends. And let's finish this article over here. We need, boy, I'm only at 6 minutes. It feels like I've been talking for an hour and a half. The coffee's hitting, folks. After the final rose, Kirkconnell claimed that she still loved James, but he said that he had to break up with her so she could work on herself on her own. If you don't understand why something like that is problematic in 2018, there's a lot of me that you won't understand, he told guest host Emmanuel Acho. It's as simple as that. Well, look, Matt, and look, we've said in many videos, we know we can't possibly understand what's going on, what's going through Matt's head, the burden on his shoulders, the life he lives. We can't possibly understand that. Nobody can. He's the only mixed race bachelor, black bachelor, to whatever you want to call it, guys. Don't get me with semantics. All right, to be the lead on The Bachelor. And the weight of the world has been on his shoulders in that public eye. So we don't know what it feels like. You know, we can't possibly know. So his experience has to be sort of, validated and just say, yeah, Matt, whatever you're feeling is the right thing to feel. And whatever Rachael can do on her end, you know, I mean, it's kind of like a Nicholas Sparks story in a weird way, but she's like traveling to New York. She's like, I was just rolling through on my way from, I don't know, Georgia to Montreal. Like, there's no reason to drive through New York. Took 95 up north, a couple extra hours, and there she is. Let's play a couple voicemails. I had a voicemail yesterday, and a bunch of people called in. There's some more that have trickled out. So let's play your voicemails on what you think about the scenario. Some people still think they're together. Some think that they broke up indefinitely. So let's see if we can play this. Oh, I'm playing the wrong one. Hold on one second, folks. Doing this live. No producers.
Dave, my guy. It's Josh from Boston.
What up, Josh?
Just want to come and say a little bit about this Matt James and Rachael Kirkconnell situation. First of all, I don't care what Reddit says. You're the man. Do your thing. Don't let them stop you.
Thank you, Josh.
Reddit, we're not even going to get on Reddit. Anyway, as far as this reunited situation,
it feels so good.
I like it mainly because we cannot allow social media. We can't allow trolls. We can't allow different mobs to kind of dictate the way that we want to live our life. And to me, it felt like both Rachael and Matt were in some ways responding to whatever presumed backlash or perceived backlash they would get for making one decision one way or the other. And Matt alluded to that at the beginning of his season when he sat down with Chris on the first night and was saying, I don't want to make one community, Matt. And so I prefer people to be in control of their own destiny as opposed to moving on the flaccid arguments of cancel culture in society. So I really want to give them that credit. And I think that's also the example that we need to see, because it's important for us to know that despite what hardships people have in their past and their present, that they can come together and decide to unite for a better present and a better future, and that they can work to improve. So the issues that Rachael Kirkconnell has to overcome, she can now do in the safety and in the love of Matt, and the things that Matt has to overcome as well, he can do in the safety with Rachael as well. So I just think that's a great, hopefully it's going to be a great testament to what people can actively choose to do in the face of an overwhelming amount of criticism, of shade, of slander, and of many things, whether we want to call it accountability or cancel. But anyway, speaking of reuniting, I need to unite with Miss Piper James the first time. So she still needs to hit me up. All right. Have a good day, Dave. Peace.
Josh in Boston. Can we get Piper James on the phone? Does anybody have her info? Boy, Josh over here will leave a 5-hour dissertation just to get some Piper love. I'm all about it, Josh. Shoot your shot. Go for it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Right? All right. Thank you so much for the call.
Dave, this is Heather from Santa Clarita, California. I was just calling. I had a little bit of suggestion. I'm a longtime viewer, and I remember the fun, silly poems that you used to write. Sometimes they were a little vulgar, but they made me laugh and your personality. I know you've gotten a lot of new viewers in the last month because of all Bachelor craziness, and I think that all your newcomers would really enjoy your poems, even if it's just like once a week. They always made me laugh because they were so silly and funny, and it just constantly made me laugh. So I think it'd be great for you to review. Maybe you can bring that back a little bit. You're doing amazing. Thanks for all your hard work. Bye.
Heather, I do appreciate your voicemail. Terrible quality, in and out. Was that on my end or your end? I have Sprint, so it could have been on my end. But Heather was suggesting I bring back voicemails. I'm sorry, that I bring back poems. I used to do a slam poetry at the end of every recap. It takes a lot of work. And not to say I'm lazy now, but I'll tell you what, I'll consider it. If anyone else leaves a comment and wants more poetry, I'll consider maybe a wrap-up of poetry. What a weird world we live in, where I've got people calling me and asking for more poetry, Dave. More poetry, Dave. All right, 2 more.
Hi, Dave. I'm calling from Colorado, and I'm calling in reference to the Matt and Rachael Kirkconnell reconciliation. This couple really had everybody fooled. They never really broke up. That was just a stage thing on after the final rose to take the pressure off of them. However, I do not believe this couple ever broke up. Just give me your opinion on what you think. But to me, I don't think that this couple ever broke up. I think it was all staged. Thanks.
Well, thank you for the call. I mean, look, we're all over the place with rumors. You know, we've got the Us Weekly report saying that sources say that they never got back together, and then people, you know, when we saw them in New York, people go, oh, they never even broke up. They did it to take the heat off of him. I'm kind of like for me, I don't believe conspiracies because they tend to take too much to pull off. So I believe they have been in contact, as we've talked to different people, Batchy, Gossip, and other people that have mentioned that they have been in contact since after the final rose, but are laying low. It's in the grand scheme of things, it hasn't been a long time. So, I know some people argue the point and disagree with me when I say love transcends all, but I like to think that it does. I like to think that people, if you can overcome these sort of hurdles, like I've said, it'll make other things trivial. I mean, you know, we've all seen those relationships where people can't even pick out their same Netflix movie and they break up over that. You know what I mean? And then you got to change your Netflix password, and next thing you know, you're getting like, you know, it's saying like, oh, you watched so-and-so, and it's like, I didn't watch that. Somebody's got the password still. They always do. They know how to keep it. So look, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them, but I tend to think that the truth is that they broke up, and that they're not together, but there's a little light at the end of the tunnel. There's a little bit of light. Matt's like, you know what? Let's let this die down. Come visit me. Who knows? Maybe they're bumping Harrison's in New York City and they're not back together. You know what I mean? It's not crazy to think that would happen. You know, we who says the fantasy suite has to only stay at Nemacolin? And maybe the fantasy suite's over there in Lower Manhattan. Who knows? Let's play this quick voicemail.
Evelyn Green from Georgia again. I keep seeing the people talking about race, but race doesn't matter. What matters is love and respect that they should have for each other.
Amen. Love and respect. Now, look, I'm not saying, and again, that's not my place to talk, but I'm not saying that race doesn't play a factor in everything we do in life. But I'll latch on. I'll be a barnacle on your message any day of the week. That what matters is love and respect, and that is what we need to have for each other. And you know what? I challenge you guys out there to respect and love people that you don't know. Give people that energy, and if they give it back to you, you move on with that. Don't you just want to be that person that smiles when you walk into a post office? I know we all got the stupid masks. Ooh, almost dropped on my coffee. I know we got the stupid masks on and it makes it harder to smile. Get the crow's feet going. Really get into it. Now, I wanted to promote something for you guys. Speaking about smiling, let's see if we can promote. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Let's see if I can find it. Is it this one? There it is, folks. I have my second vlog just came out. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I think they're pretty good. Here's my second vlog. My car battery was stolen 3 times. Life in Los Angeles. I'm going to play you 5 seconds of it, okay? 2 missing license plates, and the door kicked in, and a ticket. Dave Neal Vlogs, go check it out. I got a vlog channel, guys. You guys have been amazing. You give me 787 subscribers. Wouldn't it be wild if we could get that up to 1,000 subscribers this week? Wouldn't that be fun? It doesn't get monetized. It can't make any money till it has 1,000 subscribers. But I'm just over here having a good time talking about my life, this and that. I shared some other things that are going on. Played a little bit of stand-up comedy, some open mics I've been going to. You know, like as we open the world back up, we're starting to get back out there.
He's like, stay school day, fire up the vagina. You know what I mean?
Well, you'll hear what that joke's all about. But anyway, folks, go check that out. There's a link in the description. Just search Dave Neal Vlogs. I appreciate all of you guys for helping out. And, of course, of the people that are sending me in the gossip, I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all have been amazing. Hang in there. More videos, more content coming 4 p.m. today, Pacific Standard Time, live stream. You guys have been the greatest. If you want to chat with me and talk in the live stream, here is the voicemail number. So go call that number, 401-213-9828. 401-213-9828, and you can call in less than 2 minutes, less than a minute, please, and let me know what you think about Bachelor Nation. Say hi, or if you are a fan of the Kennedys and you want to talk to somebody who resembles a young Robert Kennedy, let me know. I'll come out at you. We'll talk to you, and let me know what you guys think about Rachael and Matt. The source says they're actually not together. What do you guys think? What's the deal? Should we even care anymore? Should we let them be on their own? Is it a witch hunt? What's going on? Let me know, and check out the vlog. Leave a comment over there so it can help boost the algorithm. Hit the like button, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye now.